It's been one whole day since I last played the game. Horizon was fun, but it's on to the next one. That's right, it's me, Jeremy, getting ready to start Chicken Police painted red. Wondering if red is the only color that'll be in this game. Will red be the only color in this game? Anyways, this city's all gray, and I have a mystery to solve. See you there. What's up everybody, my name is Jeremy and welcome to Chicken Police Paint It Red. This game came out a few weeks ago. I completely missed it until I saw a post about it, and it really caught my interest. I play a chicken cop policeman trying to solve a murder. I really don't know too much about it. I brought all the proper attire, or I had a sloppy tie. You know, I'm gonna be chain smoking, sipping coffee, and breaking all the rules to catch my suspect. That being said, let's get into it.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home.
This is so great already.
Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old.
I absolutely love this.
Sonny Featherland.
Okay.
An investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department. One half of the legendary Chicken Police.
Okay.
But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now.
Oh, what's going on?
Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit.
Ooh.
The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.
So the color being gone, like, am I supposed to bring the color back?
Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not?
It's all clucked up.
It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement.
4 months? You got 4 months to solve this last crime?
What could possibly go wrong?
Why do we say things like that? Do you not know how things work? Oh dear.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra.
Not a zebra.
Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk.
Probably.
But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about that part, but what's my objective? What am I? Oh, okay. Look at the phone. Should I talk to her? I'm gonna look at my cabinet real quick.
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever.
I am a drunk. I lost my keys.
I don't even know what these papers are.
This is my office. How do I know nothing?
I promised myself I'd write a novel one day.
Right? That brightened things up.
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles.
We should probably clean up a little bit. Oh, a painful memory.
This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life, before Molly left me and took our daughter.
Molly, why?
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes.
That has nothing to do with shoes.
M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
I really need to lay off the whiskey.
We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight.
I'm loving this music, honestly.
The Wild Gentleman. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
That's very bitter.
I don't see colors anymore, only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink.
Part of me wonders if the color's gone because I'm a chicken. I don't know what colors chickens can see. Is this how chickens really see the world? Alright, let's talk to Miss Lady. Oh,
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
Okay, Deborah Ibanez.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
Don't worry, I will.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Philip,
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Is that why you broke in my
Look,
room?
miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
Obviously.
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one, and it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
Just relax
If
a
you
little.
insist. But bourbon, please.
I got you.
Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
What is that? Can I look at those?
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Am I gonna take this case or not? Alright, so we got some things in our codex. I want to check these out. The notebook. The notebook is the detective's best friend. Here you gather vital information about the case, the suspects or victims, and the locations you will visit. How does it work? Click on any text or picture in your notebook to read the translated version in your language. Are these an animal speak? Deborah Inez, she's an impala. Pretty and fragile, nothing too special. She runs errands for her employer, a sophisticated lady, but I don't think she's particularly wealthy. Got some things here. The Chicken Police is a famous detective duo. Santino, Sonny Featherland, that's me, and Marty Mac Chicken. Making me hungry, I'm gonna have to go to McDonald's later. Gained fame through a case the press called The Bloody New Year's Eve. Oh, that sounds terrible. They flew high for almost 10 years when a fatal brawl put an end to their legend. There is a series of novels about them by Meredith H. Marble. They had published 10 books over the course of 7 years before the series faded out of public interest, as did the Chicken Police itself. The Wild Ones. 3 gods are revered in most places among the wilderness. They're the Great Wild Ones, who make up the holy trinity of creation, destruction, and silence. These sound like mine construction workers. Herity is the goddess of creation. Tapti is the lord of destruction, and Nikavatati is the genderless ghost of silence and nothingness, keeping the balance between creation and destruction and their never-ending conflict. I never want to meet these guys. The city of Clawville. Clawville's been an independent city-state for more than 900 years. During the city's foundation, 4 nations had joined forces, represented by the 4 animal figures and the 4 hands of the crest of Clawville. In reality, the tribal alliance of the reptiles and the great insect clans had always played an essential part in the city's founding, but they never got to be represented in the crest. They gave birth to a political and cultural antagonism between the species. Clawville preserved its political autonomy and the dream that it's the only state in the wilderness where predator and prey of any race can live in peace, hence the name the City of 1,000 Colors, diluted down to 3. Alright then. Why does it tell me I got more people I can look at?
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats exactly?
That little cutscene we had earlier was me handing her whiskey. I thought it was the story.
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
You could see them? Were they actually red? Very interesting.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Get ready, because I brought my shovel too.
Please, that's why I'm here.
The victim, a lady, is the target of some strange threats. All of them are written. Okay, let's give her some questions. Focus on what you know about the suspect. Is he or she suspicious? Concentrate on that. Suspect John Doe, focus. This fella is rather suspicious. I need to concentrate on that. Focus, suspicious. Impression, suspicious. Detective meter, okay, alright. He is suspicious. I am suspicious? Why are you suspicious? Gather impressions from the suspect. Every impression adds a new question line. Alright, alright. This seems like it's gonna be fun. Detective meter is your best friend. It shows how well the questioning is going. Keep it on the positive side, okay? Sure thing. Blah blah blah. I like that. Plus 100.
I must be cautious and smart.
Of course.
This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I could scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Alright, let's get to it. Who exactly are you, ma'am? I think this is my only question right now, so let's go ahead and ask.
Ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
Just answer the questions here.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
Most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
What does that even mean?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
Okay, okay. New personal info. Alright, she's giving me shy and doubtful impressions. Based on that, my 2 options, go ahead and give them a read real quick. I'm gonna pick, you're not very confident. Are you sure you're alright? Still keeping it gentle, but leaning into my impressions.
You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, excuse me. I'm just a bit nervous. I've never done anything like this before.
Alright, alright.
Breaking into the apartments of strangers isn't that big a deal. Some people do it as a hobby.
Please don't make fun of me, Mr. Featherland. This is hard for me as it is.
You're right. Sorry.
Alright, alright. Maybe that was the wrong option. Tell me, What's your star sign, sweetheart?
Tell me, what's your star sign, sweetheart?
Maybe I'm gonna stop reading those because he's saying the exact same thing I am.
My what? My star sign? I don't see how that's relevant.
Maybe I shouldn't hit on her, huh?
I like to be unpredictable sometimes. It's an old detective thing. Just answer the question, please. You'll understand everything in time.
Yeah, it's all about my detective
All
work.
right. The dancer. The answer is the dancer.
Ooh, okay. Like Prancer or Vixen?
The dancer. I see. Thank you. This could be useful later on.
If you say so.
It probably will, honestly. I don't think we can go in hard just yet, so I'm gonna ask why she came to visit me this particular evening.
Why did you have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
Okay. That's a good answer, good answer.
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
Important to me? What for?
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
I think it was. Ooh, she's frightened. That was a good one. We got back up to neutral. just to calm her down a little bit more, starting off gentle, still. I'm gonna ask where she was born and raised.
Were you born and raised in Clawville?
Why do you ask?
Why won't you just answer my questions?
Couldn't think of anything better.
Well, I'm not from around here. I'm from Grassmore.
Okay.
Maybe you could hear I have a slight accent. Do you know where it is?
Yes.
Where what is?
Grassmore, of course. You just asked.
Ah, yes, I did.
Oh, that. Don't worry about it. I'm not interested.
Huh. Do you like to play with other animals?
Of course, I always...
Oh, for the wild ones. Am I that transparent?
I'm afraid so.
Well, I'm a little rusty, it seems. Let's change the subject, shall we?
Of course, of course. All my questions are bad. You even know what you want?
Do you
I'll just
even
pick the
know
ones
what
I
you
don't
want?
think.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Featherland. I thought...
You thought wrong, and so did I, probably.
What? You come in here, swaying your lovely hips like some kind of femme fatale, make me have a drink with you, and expect me to believe everything you say?
I'm making you drink?
Okay, maybe that was the bad one.
Well, okay, sweetheart, you had no hand in that.
I'm sorry I wasted your time, Mr. Featherland.
Oh god, did I really clucked this up. I'm a terrible detective.
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
Katzenko. My detective skills are telling me she's a cat.
How so?
Look at that, spot on.
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
Okay. That'd be kind of scared too, that makes sense.
So she's that kind of woman.
What is...
I don't know what you mean.
I don't either, Lady Deborah.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere.
Yes.
We've
Finally.
made the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
Oh, thank God, we got somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and ask her, how'd she get this address? Try to get some information from her.
How did you get this address?
You know, my mistress has exceptional connections.
Okay, like criminal boss lord type?
If they were so exceptional, she wouldn't have chosen me.
Good point, good point.
Don't be so hard on yourself, detective. You are the head of the famous chicken police. Am I right?
I got a, newspaper right over there. I don't know which way. That way? Is it over there?
Was it a raccoon with a scarred face called Zip who recommended me? He hates me.
Oh.
No, Mr. Featherland. I don't know anyone like that.
Okay, Zip. I gotta keep him in mind.
Lucky for you, Deborah.
What did you expect?
What exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me?
I expected your help, just like my mistress said.
Okay. Was this another bad pick?
Oh, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you seen this wreck called a hotel? Who were you hoping to find in a place like this?
Someone reliable.
Is that me? I'm a terrible detective, it turns out.
Well, I am reliable.
Okay, good.
And discreet.
Yes. If discreet means drunk.
That's right.
And thorough.
Where is this going?
No question about that.
Mm-hmm.
And has a heart of gold.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
Okay, let's stop it right there.
I do love jelly on my bread, so let's see if she's in a jam.
Are you in some sort of jam?
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Then you're wasting my time.
Mm-hmm.
I trust your instincts. You'll manage it.
Another
Yeah,
bad pick, probably.
I have no other choice, right?
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland. Not really.
So I'm locked into this job already, it seems. I think I'm getting better at the questioning, so I'm gonna go with this option down here.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
A little bit.
Look, Santino, I'll explain everything.
We did it?
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
Sing like a canary, even though you're an impala.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
Starting to like this girl.
You see, we're starting to understand each other.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna just keep rolling with the down options right now.
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Thank you, probably.
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
I thought I was asking questions here.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
Cause she's better at it than I am.
No, not for the world.
Good. I'd lose my job.
Smart answer.
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. This is my only options. I gotta pick this one, right?
Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
The Weasel.
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
exactly.
Looks like he is a weasel, maybe.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
So secret, I understand. Yeah, you could have just said that when you walked in, but I get it. Gotta teach me how to play the game.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Alright. Oh, don't rake me on my questioning. Final thoughts, not bad, but not good either. It's okay for a rookie, but you can do better. Next time, pull yourself together and pay attention to the signs. Focus, Sonny. The employer, Natasha's current significant other, is the infamous gangster Ibn Wessler. Well, alright guys, that's where I'm gonna end this one. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm a pretty bad detective, but it can only get better. Right? Well, next time I'm gonna go ahead and go through my codex, give you guys all the information that I found out, and continue questioning Deborah over here. And so far, I'm finding this game hilarious, and I can't wait to play more of it. And if you guys want to keep up with me and watch along, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, I love you guys. Take care. Peace.
Holy gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.